Donald Trump could be facing jail time if he continues to violate his gag order. That's according to the judge who is presiding over his hush money criminal trial in New York.
During today's hearing, we heard from a former executive with the Trump Organization who worked closely with the company's financials. Fox 5's Michelle Ross has the details from outside the courthouse.
There were two witnesses on the stand today, both long-term employees of the Trump Organization who went over financial documents for the jury. Now, as for the gag order, $1,000 per violation likely doesn't cause much of a dent to a billionaire's pocket, which is also probably why the judge is mentioning jail time. Judge Juan Merchan threatening jail time for Donald Trump after fining the former president for the 10th time because he violated his gag order again.
He's taken away my constitutional right to speak.
The fine payments now totaling $10,000. But the judge says it's clear the $1,000 fines aren't working. Judge Merchan adding, "The last thing I want to do is put you in jail. You are the former president of the United States and possibly the next president as well. As much as I don't want to impose a jail sanction, I want you to understand that I will if necessary and appropriate." The first witness to testify today was former Trump Organization controller Jeffrey McConney. He spent 3 hours walking jurors through the Trump Organization's bookkeeping and the reimbursement payments from Trump's personal account to Michael Cohen after Cohen paid Stormy Daniels. McConney also shared information about when his boss, former Trump Organization CFO Alan Weisselberg, told him we have to get some money to Michael Cohen. McConney testified that payments to Cohen were for legal expenses. During cross-examination, Trump's lawyers questioned McConney on if he knew of Trump's role in these payments. Defense attorney Emile Beauvais asked, "President Trump did not ask you to do any of the things you described?" McConney replied he did not. Trump is maintaining the trial has no merit.
They have absolutely no case. It's a political hoax. It's election interference. Anything they can do, and even the witnesses they want to bring up, they have nothing to do with the case. This is a ridiculous situation. Not fair, but we will fight.
And before Trump left for court for the day, he criticized the gag order once again, telling reporters, quote, "Our Constitution is much more important than jail. It's not even close. I'll give that sacrifice any day." Court resumes tomorrow morning at 9:30. We're live outside the courthouse in New York City. I'm Michelle Ross. Back to you.
All right, Michelle, thanks for the latest live from New York.